Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, dear Honorable my faculty advisor, Professor Dr. Henry Erianto, MM, also Mr. Maulana Amirul Ada, SPB MPD. My name is Abimanyu Adi Nugroho. I'm an undergraduate student at Office Administration Education, Faculty of Economy and Business, Jakarta State University. On this occasion, I would like to present my research proposal entitled The Mediating Role of Work Motivation, the Effect of Work Discipline and Work Environment on Employee Performance at GOORITA. Firstly, research backgrounds. According to Dessler 2017, human resource management is the process of attracting, training, appraising, and compensating employees and dealing with labor relations, health and safety, and equality and welfare issues. In this case, it means that effective HRM practice are essential for aligning employee goals with organizational strategies, resulting in increased organizational productivity and HR performance. Employee performance, according to Rohmah and Soehartono 2023, is very important in determining the progress and success of the company, including companies that provide delivery service, both domestic and international, or well known as export and import. This progress clearly depends on the ability to effectively manage employee performance. Well-performing employees can certainly create a positive image for the delivery service company, while poor performance cannot only harm the company's image, but also jeopardize its survival. GOORITA Indonesia. As a global market company that specializes in handling the delivery of goods both domestically and internationally, well known as exports and imports, has a goal of expanding and encouraging local products to compete on a global market, so that the good employee performance is needed by this company to achieve these goals. But based on the result, according to pre-research, the performance of GOORITA Indonesia employees has decreased, where in all aspects in 2023, the performance value was in 80% and continue to decline until 2024. The performance value was decreased to 70%. This 7% decrease is in performance value indicates that there is a problem that can hinder the achievement of company goals. Along with the interview, the researchers conduct a pre-research through a questionnaire involving 28 employees as a respondents. It can be seen in the table that as many as 57.2% of the total respondents say they had not attended and complete work on time. Then as many as 53.6% of the total respondents said they could not feel comfortable in the current work environment. Then as many as 50% of the total respondents said they had not been encouraged to work. This indicates that the decline in performance is caused by three main factors. The first is work discipline with a contribution value of 29.8% employees who tend to arrive late or absent are lazy employees who can weaken motivation and produce poor performance. The second is work environment, with a contribution value of 28%. A work environment that is not tailored to the needs or a work environment that is not conducive creates a feeling of reluctance to work, lowers work motivation, and has an impact on performance decline. Then the third factor is motivation, work motivation, with a contribution value of 26%. Employees who tend not to have a work ethic are unlikely to be able to produce quality and quantity of work in accordance with expectation, so that if the motivation to work is weak, it can also reduce the performance. Therefore, the researchers decide to conduct more in-depth research on the effect of work discipline and work environment on employee performance through work motivation. So, according to the background research, problem formulation of this research, including first, is there a direct effect of work discipline on work motivation? Second, is there a direct effect of work discipline on employee performance? Third, is there a direct effect of work environment on work motivation? Fourth, is there a direct effect of work environment on employee performance? Fifth, is there a direct effect of work motivation on employee performance? Sixth, is there an indirect effect of work discipline on employee performance through work motivation? Seventh, is there an indirect effect of work environment, on employee performance through work motivation? According to background research and the problem formulations, the research objectives includes first, to determine the direct effect of work discipline on work motivation. Second, to determine the direct effect of work discipline on employee performance. Third, to determine the direct effect of work environment on work motivation. Fourth, to determine the direct effect of work environment on employee performance. Fifth, to determine the direct effect of work motivation on employee performance. Sixth, to determine the indirect effect of work discipline on employee performance through work motivation. Seventh, to determine the indirect effect of work environment on employee performance through work motivation. The research benefits. First, theoretical benefits. This research is expected to provide results that can be broaden insight and knowledge and contribute to the development of supporting theories in research on employee performance and its relationship with discipline, environment, and work motivation. Second, practical benefits. This research is expected to contribute to the company in solving the problem of decreased employee performance and knowledge of HR management more effectively. This research also expected to be applied science and proof of the author's dedication as an undergraduate student at Jakarta State University. Okay, this is the literature review. First, according to Dessler 2021, Human Resource Management, or HRM, is the process of hiring, training, evaluating, and compensating employees, as well as addressing issues of labor relations, health and safety, also fairness. Employee performance. According to Kashmir 2016, performance is the result, behavior, and level of success achieved by employees within a certain time by considering the effectiveness of efficiency and initiative in the work process. Work discipline. According to Supriyanto et al. 2020, work discipline is a reflection of the extent to which employees comply with established rules, policy, and ethical guidelines, resulting in an efficient operational framework. Work environment. According to Danang 2015, the work environment is everything that is around workers and may affect them in completing tasks. A conducive work environment can be support the work process. Work motivation. According to Maslow 1943, work motivation is a turmoil within an individual that encourages him to work so that all his needs can be met. Motivation is driven by internal factors and external factors. Motivation also splits by two, is motivation, positive motivation and negative motivation. So according to the problem formulation, there is research frameworks as its number one is effect of work discipline on work motivation. Disciplined work behavior such as punctually consistent effort and compliance with company rules foster awareness that good disciplines create a supportive environment and fosters the motivation of others employees, providing clarity, goal orientation, and a sense of achievement. This statement is supported by the result of research by Giuliani et al. 2024. Number two is effect of work discipline on employee performance. The internalization of discipline-related behaviors, such as time management, task commitment, and adherence to workplace norms, is a critical determinant in improving individual efficiency and effectiveness, which contributes to better overall organizational performance and employee performance. This statement is supported by the research result of Zamani et al. 2025. Number three, effect of work environment on work motivation. A well-designed work environment encourage feeling of security, belonging, and recognition, all of which contribute to meeting the basic needs of employees as individuals, which, if individuals' needs are met, can stimulate the growth of motivation. This statement is supported by the result of research by IHZA 2024. Number four, effect of work environment on employee performance. An optimal work environment fosters psychological well-being, job satisfaction, and motivation, which collectively serve as important drivers to increase concentration, creativity, collaboration, overall productivity, and improved performance. The statement is supported by the result of research by Bahrain and Poma 2024. Number five, effect of motivation on employee performance. Motivated employees show better work engagement, proactive behavior, and a strong desire for a personal and professional growth, all of which contribute to superior task performance and productivity. This statement is in accordance and supported by research by Amir 2025. Number six, the effect of work disciplines on employee performance through work motivation. Work motivation is an important mechanism that turns disciplinary behavior into better performance results by encouraging aspects such as increased job satisfaction, goal orientation, and perseverance. This statement is supported by the result of research by Nirvandi et al. 2024 and Giuliani et al. 2024. Number seven, or last, the effect of work environment on employee performance through work motivation. A supportive work environment will provide a sense of security and comfort, as well as provide appropriate and abundant resources, increasing employee motivation. This increases motivation then drives higher level of effort, engagement, creativity, and perseverance, leading to improved employee performance and productivity. The statement is consistent with and supported by the research result of Nirvandi et al. 2024 and ISA on 2024. According to background research, problem formulation, result objectives, there is a hypothesis include first, there is a direct effect of work discipline on work motivation. Second, there is a direct effect of work discipline on employee performance. Third, there is a direct effect of work environment on work motivation. Fourth, there is a direct effect of work environment on employee performance. Fifth, there is a direct effect of work motivation on employee performance. Sixth, there is an indirect effect of work discipline on employee performance through work motivation. Seventh, there is an indirect effect of work environment on employee performance through work motivation. Research methods. First, time research. In order to provide factual and accurate results, this research was conducted over an ideal period of time from December 2024 to July 2025. The place of research. This research took place at GOORITA, Indonesia, because the phenomena in this company are relevant to this research. So this research also aims to be implemented in the company. The design research. This research is an empirical research, which means looking for relationships between variables with a quantitative descriptive approach, meaning that this research aims to explain a condition as it based on data, which is data in the form of statistical numbers. The population in this study are employees who work either internships, contracts, or permanent at the GOORITA Indonesia company, with a total affordable populations is 129 respondents. The sample of the study was obtained using the saturated sample method because the population was homogeneous and avoided the number of respondents less than 100. The data collection technique. In this study, the data used are primary data obtained through a questionnaire using Google Form. The questionnaire contains short statements with Likert scale element. Data analysis technique. These studies use the PLS or partial least square model so that the data analysis is carried out with Smart PLS 4.0 software, which involves outer model analysis, inner model analysis, and bootstrapping or hypothesis test. That's all for me. That's all my presentations of my propositional research. Thank you for your attention. Sorry for if there are any mistakes. My name is Abimanyu Adi Nugroho, and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.